We're watching planes at Ted Stevens International Airport, Anchorage. Actually, here's one on the runway. This one's coming down the runway. Already lifted off. There we go. Let's see if there's any more coming. I think most of them already took off. What? There's some. There's a bunch of 747s earlier. Let's check flight radar 24. This UPS up here, right across from us, the 747 right there. That one's pinging the ADS. Yeah, the ADS-B sensors. So that one should be departing pretty soon. We have a B763 coming up. This one's UPS as well. Oh, already took off. Gain altitude quickly, dang. Alright, let's see. Are there any other ones coming up? We have a Delta. I'm not sure if it's going to take off on this one though. We've got two Delta flights, one going to Seattle, one going to Salt Lake. Neither have departed yet. Got this 747 right there. The lights are on, so that means it's probably going to be going soon. Got two 737s and an A321 that are going to depart soon. The engines on the one straight ahead have started spinning up, it sounds like. So I think they're going to start going soon. Let's see. Welcome to the viewer that just joined. We're having a little bit of a dry spell right now because most of the planes took off, but there's 747 right there and another 747. And the one to the right with the flashing lights should be taking off soon. If you're wondering where your package is, it could be on that plane, especially if it's from Temu. A lot of Temu comes through here. Because this is Ted Stevens. It's like a middle point for Asia and North America. A lot of planes come through here to refuel, because the Pacific Ocean's so big. And a lot of planes, they like to follow close by to the Aleutian Islands. That way, if there is a problem, they're kind of close by land. A lot of them do just go straight across. If you pull up Flight Radar 24, you can look at the flight paths. You'll see a corridor of planes that go just alongside the Aleutian Islands over to Asia and Russia and all that, all the way to Korea. I think that's Korea, right? No, that's not Korea. That's Russia. So Alaska is the gateway to a lot of places. Welcome, new viewers. We're in Anchorage, Alaska right now at the airport. Oh, here's one taking off right here. There you go. Alaska Airlines. Alright, now that light's on for the 747. So it's just the flashers, now the front light's on. I was thinking it might be about to take off. Let's see. Nope, we have the Delta Airlines 2223 going to Salt Lake City, coming up to the right. There it is. It's an Airbus A321neo, so probably lift off right there. Yep, there it goes. All right, this big old 747. It's on its way. If you guys want to see them flying directly overhead, I did post a video of some of them doing that. So yeah, what they do, what he's doing right now is usually they cross the runway, take this little path right in front of us, and go down to the south end of the runway, and then they take off north like we're watching. So left is north, the direction he's heading is south. He's about to take off. Just has to taxi down a little bit. It'll take him maybe like 2 minutes to taxi down. In the meantime, looks like we have this one's going to Seattle. It's Delta DAL 925. It's a 737. Yep. I should roll down the windows a little bit.
X band, K band, laser.
Now we can actually
GPS
hear them.
connected.
All right, welcome new viewers. We're waiting a little bit. There's a 747 taxiing down. It's going to take off. It's going to Louisville. It's a UPS 747. If you want to look it up on Flight Radar 24, it's UPS 71. If you know what Flight Radar 24 is, great. If not, it's an app where you can track where planes are, different flights, in real time, and it's pretty cool. If you're into jet photography, you can submit your photos to jetphotos.com, and Flight Radar 24 uses Jet Photos officially for the photos of each plane. So the tail numbers they use is all tracked on jetphotos.com and several other websites. In North America, we use the N system. So it starts with an N and it has 5 following digits normally, at least for commercial aircraft. It's the FAA's own system. So that's what we use here. Other countries like China and Russia use a different numbering system. I think Europe also uses a different numbering system as well. It looks like the 747 is about 80% of the way down there before he has to turn around and get the all go. Meanwhile, this FedEx right here has just become active, so we're going to see if FedEx take off. FedEx is 777, a 777. 777F actually. So we're going to get to watch that take off as well as the 747. The 747 is almost there. I'll even get out of the car for you guys if you want. It'll be a little bit of a more clear of a shot, but yeah, here's this one going to Louisville. Ground speed 17, altitude 0 feet. Altitude's more like 50 feet, but 50 feet altitude here. Dang, let's see what my Apple Watch says. 143. I doubt it. It's probably barometric pressure. Alright, they're turning around. But yeah, the FedEx is the one blinking right there. And the 747, almost there. Right after the 747 is an Alaska Airlines ASA 1498 going to Seattle. It's a 737. All right. 747 is almost turned around. You can see the light right there. Dang Google Pixel. There you go. I was like, why is it so pixelated? That's pixelated again. I'll stand back a little bit too. FedEx is getting ready to take off. The 747 is on the runway. So 47's on the runway, getting ready to speed up. He's moving now. 15 knots, 27 knots. You can hear him. His registry number is N606UP for UPS. Look, there he is. See, I wasn't lying. So that's the same one we just watched depart from over there. It's a 747, so it's going to take the whole runway almost. There we go. And he did take the whole runway. Look at that. Sometimes you can see some, I think they're called like convexes, vortexes. Vortexes. That's what they're called. There's the FedEx right there. It's taxiing down. Alaska Airlines is about to take off. You can see him blinking down there. Welcome, new viewers. You just missed a 747 taking off. It seems like they take off every, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes, 2 minutes. It kind of depends. We have this Alaska Airlines, and right after it is this FedEx plane. Now, on this runway, they do have to hold short sometimes. And that's because of turbine wash. So they don't want the planes just flopping around because of the wake on the ground and stuff. Sometimes they have to stop the planes from taking off when one's landing or about to land or about to take off. I feel like that's probably not what he was doing. Sometimes they just do that. You know, you've all been on planes before. Here we go. Here's Alaska Airlines. He's spooling up. You can hear him. The FedEx is still taxiing down the runway, or taxiway. Here's the Alaska Airlines 737-890. If you ever want to come to Anchorage, at the north end of the runway, there's a park called Point Warrenzoff Park. You can park and look for the orange markers, the runway markers at the end. You can stand and sit down or whatever you want just right next to those, and the planes will land or take off right there. You can watch them overhead. It's pretty cool. If you want to see a video of that, I actually have one in my shorts. Not the shorts that I'm wearing because I'm wearing pants, but my YouTube shorts. You can watch that. Alright, this 777F FedEx is about to take off. This one's going to Memphis. If you want to look up the tail number, it's N896FD. FD for the F and the D in FedEx. If my new viewers don't know, this is Ted Stevens Airport in Anchorage, Alaska. A lot of planes that are international will come here to refuel because when they're coming from Asia, it's the next best stop and most economical stop on the way to North America, primarily because Alaska produces a lot of oil, and a lot of that oil is jet fuel. Fairbanks exclusively produces jet fuel, some diesel, but mostly jet fuel. I wish they produced gasoline, because then gas would be cheaper. I'm sure you guys would agree with that. Whereas with, Hawaii's a better stopping point on the route, but their oil also has to be imported, so they're not a producer. So that's why they come here instead of Hawaii or other places, because it's cheaper to refuel here, and it's a good stopping area. It's almost halfway. All right, here's the 777F FedEx. If you're new here, hang tight for a couple seconds. Just watch the takeoff before you leave. There we go. Always a great sight to see. Looks like a plane from Tokyo over there just landed. Right there. Well, it looks like that's about it for right now. It's a plane going to Juneau, but that could be in 20 minutes or it could be in 5. And then there's that one just landed. This one landed a while ago. So I think that's pretty much it for tonight, at least for now. I might go back online a little bit later. We'll see. If you guys haven't, give this video a like, and go ahead and consider subscribing if you want. I just kind of post videos of my life. But it looks like for now, that's all the planes that are taking off. I'll come back again later at some point. I have tomorrow off mostly, so I might come back and see if they're landing over here. If they are landing, I'll do a live stream, because the landings are a lot cooler, and I'll be underneath where they're landing. But if you want to see that in a video, I have that on my YouTube shorts. You can go ahead and check that out if you're impatient. If not, you can just wait for when I come back online, and I'll be showing the planes either taking off or landing again. Hopefully landing. Those are the coolest ones. Anyways, take care. You guys have a good night.